wrestling fans, welcome to the Pro Wrestling Locker Room. I'm your host, Big Bubba Luscious, alongside me.
Easy, and you want to know why I'm happy, Bubba?
Why? There's no Starbucks on the desk.
Because we have two new tag team champions.
Yes.
The relentless duo, Heather Blue
We pulled it off.
and Ray Larson. They did pull it off in
Yes.
dominant fashion. I don't think they could have won any more dominantly than they did.
And we stuck it to Porky Robinson.
Yes, Porky Robinson. Clean as a whistle. You saw it happen. Hey, all of the fans going crazy for the two biggest and most influential women, not just in wrestling, in the world. They are pioneers. Yes, yeah, you can talk about your Rosa Parks and your Harriet Tubmans and your Eleanor Roosevelt and your Michelle Obamas, but realistically, when you break it down, the women who move and shake, no one comes closer to the relentless duo. They are not only pioneers, they're American icons.
Okay, and also the Saint brothers, though, they didn't let you go off scot-free. Of course, there was a nasty chair shot.
I don't remember anything like that.
There was a nasty chair shot delivered by the Saints.
I don't remember
to you. Oh, I do. I witnessed it. It was brutal.
I don't know what you're talking about. Something
Saint brothers.
I don't know what happened after the match. All I remember was that they won. That's all I saw.
And they were so mad. You called it right down the middle.
Absolutely.
I don't get why they're so angry. They're bitter young men. I don't get it.
I wouldn't call them men.
Well, bitter young fellows. I don't know.
Well, you know what? At the end of the day, they were outstanding champions, and they gave this division, an identity.
Yes.
And I couldn't be more proud of them.
Oh.
But finally, yes, the rightful champions are now the champions, the relentless duo. That's exactly what should have happened. That's how it should have always been. And this is progress. Hey, you know what they said? I heard Adam Wick in the back talking about how he was a champion. And you know what the relentless duo said to him? They said, "Me too."
Yeah.
You get it?
Yes. The future's looking bright.
They said, "Me too."
I get it. Okay, all right. Well, all right. On that note, speaking of tag team specialists, we have a tag team here with us today in the form of the congregation. Brother Ultra, Brother Donte.
Hey,
welcome,
I'm glad that you
my
guys
fellow Christians, to the show.
It's glad to be here.
I did make a huge donation, too, before the show started.
You did. You really did.
Marquise,
that's the only reason.
Father Marquise. That's why they're here. Yeah, it cost me. But, oh well.
Well, Father Marquise
worth it.
himself is a champion, actually.
And Father Marquise, conspicuous by his absence.
Absolutely. I believe that in order to win that one, he also
Where is he?
But anyway, so
taking a day off.
How have you guys been? Has the swindling gone well for you lately?
Well, let's relax on swindling.
Yeah.
We at the congregation are a church of pride. We're a church of honesty. And most importantly, we are a church of faith.
Oh, nice.
You see, that's exactly where Father Marquise is. He's going door to door. He said he'll take it alone. He'll go door to door.
Wow.
Brother Donte's not with him because, honestly, Brother Donte's not much of a people person. And me, come on. If I need to convince you all to be saved, in my opinion, it's already too late. You're already a lost cause.
No redemption? What?
No redemption from Brother Ultra. But Father Marquise thinks otherwise, so
yes.
That's why he's the man. He's the man of
speaking of Marquise, we have a match featuring Father Marquise since he can't be here tonight.
Let's watch your faithful leader right here.
Yeah, let's watch him in action against Orlando Christopher. Yeah,
legend, living legend.
Yep. So if we can let's watch that footage. And here we go.
Speaking of
there's
saved,
Aaron.
Oh my God! A knee out of the
A knee from the heavens. That's where that was from. And straight from the man above.
Deacon Aaron Ashura there, or Brother Aaron Ashura.
That's right.
One
at ringside.
Two. Not today, George. Not today.
But let's not forget, earlier on this show, it was Brother Donte taking on Nicky Ratu, and what happened there, Brother Donte?
He hit me with a tray in front of the ref.
Wait a minute, he hit you with the tray in front of the ref.
Yeah, right in front of the ref.
Father Marquise working on the arm.
How did the tray find its way in the ring?
Nicky Ratu, he slid out of the ring and snatched it right from my hands.
Right.
Exactly what happened.
So for me to say that Brother Ultra cost you that match, that would be a little overboard.
Put in the boots now.
I mean, that's just something you might want to think about.
And again, working
Listen,
on
I
that
see what you're trying to do, Bubba.
Nothing. I'm trying to keep the
between
faith.
me and Donte, but it's not going to happen on my watch, Bubba.
Would you say Ultra cost Donte the match?
I am going to tell Father Marquise that you are not commentating on his match.
Oh, okay, all right. But
I'm currently working.
I'm always looking for the bigger story. I'm looking for the bigger story.
What's a bigger story than Father Marquise, a clear underdog, going against Orlando Christopher?
Let's relax on the underdog word.
He is not just. He is in control.
Oh, look at that.
Look at hallelujah, baby! And drop that big knee. That's right.
Well, conspicuous by his absence, too, is Pastor Patterson. Where's he been?
2, I am surprised.
Where's Pastor Patterson?
Pounder Patterson is probably
where?
out of
He's
the
busy
McDonald's.
with his donations.
Oh, I'll get donations.
I don't know about that. More like going to the Chinese buffet and trying to put him out.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
face
probably
off
where
now.
he is.
Here comes a big suplex. You don't see that very often out of Father Marquise.
No. Oh, wait a minute.
Man.
Textbook suplex. You can find how to do this suplex in chapter 34, verse 6.
Oh, okay.
Going against
In the book of Ultra,
hips.
of course.
The book of what? Oh,
Coming on back up here.
What about the book of
We're going to
truth?
see a third one.
The book of
He
truth.
keeps on
I never
unhooking
heard of
that
such
arm,
a
but you don't
blasphemous
understand
book.
why.
Oh,
That's going to cost him
Keep
right
off
here.
the third?
You bet it is.
Oh, my
There you
God.
go.
No.
Wow.
You keep on hooking that arm, you
Come
give
on,
him time.
Marquise.
That's unfortunate.
And that's a bad. Oh my gosh! Just raining down fists there.
Oh
my
wow.
God! Inside out.
Man.
I'm not gonna lie, that looked bad for the father, but he will prevail.
An inside out belly to back suplex from Orlando Christopher. That was, hey, look at him. Look at this. This is that. You gave him too much time.
Yep.
Sending him over the rope.
But you can't pin your opponent outside of the ring, unfortunately. So all he did
but
was
you
give
can punish him.
Marquise more time to recuperate.
But you can punish him outside of the ring, and I think that's what Orlando Christopher's looking to do here. Look at this. Brawling into the crowd now. He has him sat down, it looks like. Is that what's going on back there? George, get out of the way.
Oh, man, George.
Okay, George should honestly be.
Oh, my God.
What about a count? They're outside. Come on, George.
Working on it.
He needs to get these men back in the ring and get these men back focused on the match. They're spending way too much time on the outside.
He's gonna concave his
look
chest.
at George.
He's gonna give him stylism over there.
He didn't do his job.
We got to talk to George about this referee work we see going on.
I just want to know why Brother Aaron's the only congregation member at ringside. Where were you guys at?
Listen, we don't need a million people outside ringside. We don't need 3,000 people strong outside of ringside.
Duck under one.
Pastor Patterson.
There's a malfunction at the junction. I'm not sure if they hit heads or it was a double clothesline, but both men are down.
That's right. One member is all he needs at ringside.
Well, I want to ask you, too, how is the newest recruit, Brother Aaron, doing in the congregation? Give him a letter grade right now. How is it?
Seeing him out there, it sounds a little bit
about
like
a C minus? C minus?
On a scale of 1 to blessed, I'll give Aaron Ashura, I'll give him a hallelujah.
I'll give him a hallelujah. That's pretty high on the rate, yeah. It's pretty high.
Here come the punches now, strike exchange. Very interesting considering that Orlando Christopher traditionally is a technical wrestler.
Aaron Ashura, former choir boy.
Yes, former choir boy. He impressed us so much. We said, why don't you
took him in off the streets.
Nice high knee.
Another high knee.
Another one.
Wow.
As DJ
Hallelujah, baby. Take him around the top.
Wait a minute.
That's a power advantage there.
Okay.
That's how you do it. Hooking right there. There you go. Big suplex there.
Orlando Christopher is no slouch at all. Former Metro Pro Wrestling champion.
Oh my God!
Wow. That could be
right
it.
on the top of your head, right there.
New champ. Oh, no. Almost.
I don't think so. See, the Father Marquise is more resilient than a brain buster.
Orlando Christopher, former MPW Tag Champion.
I'm not entirely sure the Father Marquise has a brain to bust, quite honestly. But hey, landing on the back of his head and the neck nonetheless. That's a high-angle suplex for those who don't understand. And by the way, it ain't suplex, it's suplex.
Souffle.
But for y'all uneducated folks out there, suplex. Oh my God!
Oh man!
From top rope ring post itis.
Wait a minute, what happened there?
Oh my God!
Look at Brother Aaron Ashura.
I wasn't able to see it from that camera angle. I cannot be sure.
And now we take him around the world.
There you go. Oh my God!
DDT. That's a textbook favorite of Brother Ultra right there.
Right there. That might be
two.
Oh my God.
So you stole one of Father Marquise's moves.
That's a DDT that
That
induces
is a
CTE.
DDT.
And going back to the top rope is Father Marquise, high rent district.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it doesn't seem the ropes are having that problem
Yeah,
anymore.
the ropes are steady on that one. It's funny.
1, 2,
and
no.
not yet.
Father Marquise, he's nimble as a cat.
You're not
nimble
putting-
as a cat.
You're not going to put Orlando Christopher away that easy.
I don't know about that. I've seen him put.
He's
I've
a
seen Father Marquise put
former
away multiple
MPW
people.
tag champ with Austin Mannix,
There you go.
Murder City Saints.
Yeah,
back in the day.
That's
You know,
pretty
he's a
impressive.
very
Yeah.
decorated wrestler.
They might come back and want to team up and take on the congregation. Austin Mannix and Orlando Christopher.
Well, let's not say
first they
that.
gotta go
The
to
people
Bible
to your right
studies
might
first.
get
Oh,
spooked,
okay.
Bubba. Going back up top, hey, they say that the definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
Oh. Hey.
And this time now, in the tree of woe goes Father Marquise.
Sister Kim Buckman there taking pictures.
I don't know if she's a sister.
Father, you got to get out of this, Marquise.
Oh my
man.
God!
Oh,
You've seen
wow.
him go coast to coast.
This is over.
He's looking at Texas now, but is
I like
Orlando
this
Christopher
part.
going to go coast to coast
I don't
here?
like this part at all.
Yep.
Oh yes!
Oh,
A big
wow.
shot to
Right in the
gut
face.
there. I thought that was more of a body shot. I
Oh,
think the
man.
entirety of his body took that land.
That's
right on
it.
his
If he
head.
get over there and make the cover. There he goes.
One,
Two, and
oh my God!
yes.
What a
Just
kick
like
out!
that.
There was just
Just
a
like that.
second
Just like
there.
that. The
that
Lord
Orlando
was in them
Christopher
when
delayed from the impact that he took himself
Yep.
on that coast to coast.
the Lord was with them on that cover.
The Lord was. Hey, maybe he was. I hear that the Lord follows you wherever you go. Is that
Everywhere you go, that is indeed correct.
Well, that being
man.
said, he knows what you do at night when he thinks that when you think that no one else is paying attention. He knows what you're doing in the bathroom.
What are we talking?
wow.
What are we
What
talking
is
about here?
going
What are we
on
talking
here?
about?
Hey,
Oh,
you
look at
run
that.
yourself- Oh, forearm there. Down goes the knee.
Bringing down the
Oh,
knee
man,
pad
what
for
is
a
this?
final.
Oh, my
wait.
God.
What?
He shot.
He did go for
oh,
it
he
3
blocked
times.
it. He blocked it.
Oh, giant snap. What was that?
Why is he hitting Brother Ashura?
Oh, look at brother.
Why is he hitting Brother Ashura?
Because he was in his way, I guess. I don't know.
No, he was not.
Not starting to chop there. Oh, my God.
Wait,
It's gonna
roll up.
cost.
Oh,
No,
wait,
no, he goes through.
Oh, this is it right
Oh.
here. Submission. Tap, tap,
Put
tap,
him right in
tap.
the Boston crab.
He wants a
there.
tap, I can tell. Oh, he's getting ready
The
to
father
tap.
don't tap.
Oh, wait a minute. Come on.
Hey, you know what?
Wow.
You know what? Orlando Christopher wanted to break the rules, so the congregation
Shoot,
took it low,
come on.
right down to the floor with him, and
I
broke
knew
the
it.
same
where the
rules.
congregation was. I guess they were
Wow, now
lying in
he's
wait.
fine.
I think
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
No, we were not like we were supervising
That's not-
backstage
that's not very
because we
Christian right
said,
there.
hey, you know what? We don't need 4 guys outside ringside. We want this
Yeah,
to be
I don't know
a fair
about all
match
that. I'm pretty
called
sure he's
right
lying.
down the middle.
That's not very Christian right there, I don't think.
That's
Come on.
more than Christian.
What?
But you ever heard
A 3-on-1 attack?
an eye for an eye? But he wanted to
man.
punch
You want to call this Christian?
Brother Ashura in the face for no reason at all, so we decided to put the boots to him.
Wow.
That's
This is a
right.
crusade.
Sure. Now
against
what are they going to do
Great
here?
wrestlers like Orlando Christopher.
He's got the TV title. What is going on here? Trying to set him up for something here.
That's right. We got to teach him.
Oh, really? This is not necessary.
No. This is absolutely
Not
necessary. We have to make an
necessary.
example out of Orlando Christopher.
Oh, wow.
He decides to play outside of the
Orlando
rules. baby.
Christopher-
Outside of the rules. Outside of the
Cheated.
rules of the congregation.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Forever Young, the Heritage Champ. Well, you guys bailed out.
Very
Oh,
interesting.
man. Oh, wait, he's
from
got
the hair.
Marquise there. He's got
What
him.
an interesting moment here.
Wait. He got a couple shots in. Uh-oh.
What's
Man.
going on here?
You know,
I don't know,
Marquise
Forever
decided
Young
to
making
pull us
the
back
save,
because
it
we
looks like.
understand Forever Young and Father Marquise, they go way, way
Yeah.
back. They're real tight, so we decided to
What might even
show
call them
mercy.
Golden lovers.
Well,
We decided to show mercy
Man.
on Forever Young, but
Forever Young, Orlando. Let's get back to the
Another
studio.
day.
So, wow, yeah, Forever Young coming to make the save for Orlando Christopher.
All that I just saw is that if the congregation ever gets their hands on the tag team championships, you would plunge this whole division and MPW in general into the dark ages. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I don't know. How about
Alex, do you read the Bible at all?
Yeah.
I have perused.
Maybe we can get him
See,
to
that's
go to
your
church.
first problem because you read the Bible, what you're not reading is the book of Ultra and the book
man.
of Donte. You see,
And the book
it
of
has
Truth.
all-
Books?
Yes, we have our own books.
Very interesting.
Yes, coming soon. Coming soon.
And the
Coming
book
soon.
and the
I
book
like
of
that.
truth.
The Book of Truth. Oh no, I've
Book
read
of
that.
Truth.
Oh, I've read that one,
I
too.
wouldn't touch that book with a 10-foot pole.
Well, realistically, technically, he hit me with the Book of Truth, and I learned all of the information inside of it through osmosis. That's how that
Well, how about
works.
September 16th for Every Young Zoe and Orlando Christopher against Marquise and Aaron Asher? That's a good match right there. Let's do it.
That sounds like penance on the part of the father.
That way, Orlando and Zoe both can get their hands on Marquise.
But what about us?
I'm sure you guys will be somewhere in the rafters or wherever you're under the
What do you
ring.
mean?
Or
What do you mean? What about us? What do you think? How will you possibly be on the show? First of all, you have a perfectly good spot right there on the pre-show. We've talked about this before,
man, here
Brother
we go.
Donte. We've talked about this before. Why would you do?
Yeah, I think that's a
leave
good
your
idea
spot?
too. Let's put Brother Ultra in the pre-show.
Why would you leave that spot?
Brother Ultra, you're getting a pre-show match. Brother Ultra.
No.
Yes.
We sit tired.
You keep
put
putting
us
those
in
on the pre-show, and we're going to
man.
keep putting those bums through the mat each and every time. You know what? Matter of fact,
Like
we're not even
Nikki
going to be focused on. Yes, we're not even going to be focused on winning the match. We're going to hurt every single competitor
Wow.
we put on the pre-show alongside Brother Donte and I.
Well, let's say Brother
Sounds like they
Ultra,
can't be on the
September
pre-show either.
16th, you will be in the pre-show.
What?
And we'll see how Brother Donte does in your corner this time. See if he owes you any payback. Remember, Donte, he cost you that match.
Who's the opponent?
His opponent is going to be El Noctambulo.
Ooh, I like
Yes.
the sound of that one.
There you go.
The Luchador. That's going to be very interesting. The night out.
So,
The little
yes.
owl. Well, you know what?
little
I'm going to
owl?
break him. Yes, I'm going to break.
Wow.
That's what it means in Spanish. You know, I'm bilingual.
Oh,
I also happen
I
to
didn't
speak-
know
Oh, I thought you were by something else. Go on.
I happen to speak a little. Hey, listen, I happen to
Bad.
speak a little bit of El Tigre, if you will.
Oh.
Oh, El
I speak a
Tigre.
little tighter, yeah.
Speaking of
Okay.
El Tigre, I think El Tigre might be in the corner, possibly, or if nothing else, mentally in the corner. He is the coach of the Night Owl himself.
Well,
Yep.
if that's one thing I got to say against
To
the
counter
Tiger,
Brother Donte.
allow me to. Let me say this in the language only the tiger and that rest of the animal house can
The
understand.
Animal House. Good movie.
Tiger, 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 tiger.
That's pretty good impersonation.
Well, I don't understand why you just kept on saying Tiger over there. I don't know anyone who would understand.
That's how
that
you
language.
speak tiger, you
Yeah,
idiot.
and
I
I'm
mean,
sure he's going to be offended by what you just said. So
No, I did not offend Tiger. I just simply laid down the fact that, hey, if you do not get Night Owl out of this match,
Were
I
you
will break
saying-
him in half.
You weren't saying Tiger. You were saying Tiger.
No, I was saying Tiger.
That is his word. You don't get to say that.
yeah, you don't get to say Tiger.
You don't
Tiger.
No,
Not like
that-
that.
that's how you. No,
No, you don't get to say that. That is his word.
Wow.
His word.
You obviously do not speak Tiger.
Right.
So, you know what?
Yeah.
You don't understand. You don't
I
understand.
don't think
Alex.
you finished
No,
your college
this is
course in Tiger.
honestly, as a man of the people, that was offensive. I'm offended for him, and I hope personally that the Night Owl kicks your what can I say on television? Butt.
Tiger.
But.
But.
And the head.
Okay.
Keeping
You know
it clean
what?
for the congregation.
You know what?
But.
I wish you luck in that match. I hope
What?
that you do very well in that match. However, I think that you got a little ways to go in order to challenge the Relentless Duo for the tag team championships. Though, you have been in that position before, I believe. Yes, you've been in matches for those championships. I believe you were in a certain fatal four-way in which, what is that where the Saints won the championship?
Yes.
And who did they pin to win those championships?
That was one of them.
One of them.
One of them, yeah,
Well,
I'm
which one
pretty
of
sure. I think it was Brother Ultra.
I don't remember anything about that match.
But
to be
I
honest.
mean,
I do not remember.
Well, hold on.
Do you got the footage? You know what? Footage or no
It,
footage?
the Saints beat
footage.
you,
Footage or it didn't happen.
and they beat the Saints.
No, the Saints did not beat
No.
us.
First of
Thanks
all-
to the Soul Taker interrupt
yeah,
our
Soul
match.
Taker did interrupt.
Speaking of which, you guys do seem to have a
Yeah,
bit
you
of
forgot
talking
about
We'll
Soul
talk about
Taker. Yeah, he's still mad at you guys. And
that. You
I don't know
have
why
a
he's not even in the group.
he's gonna be taking
we
you
kicked
guys
him out.
out.
So what? Move on.
Yeah, I don't think somebody who comes back from the dead moves on. Very
Right.
easily. Have you ever watched any horror movies?
You're right.
I don't like. It doesn't
No,
usually
because it's
go
blasphemous.
Well.
That's
yeah, and
why.
I also
No.
don't think you understand that if you've watched some horror movies, it doesn't usually go well for the priests who take on said demons. So my question is this. How do you plan to exorcise your demon in the
Well,
Soul
you know
Taker?
what? This is
Right.
not a horror movie. This is pro wrestling, and we are the congregation. all right? And we plan to exercise every single sin in the Soul Taker. Where's that camera? We plan to exercise Soul Taker at every chance we get.
Man.
Well, I'm pretty sure that the Soul Taker might exercise his right to
put you through the mat.
Put you through the mat.
Yeah, exactly.
Which he has been doing up until now.
Right.
So, honestly, I don't mean to alarm you, but the PSL is back at Starbucks, which means that the fall season is around the corner, which means we are getting closer and closer to Halloween, and that is exactly when the Soul Taker is at his maximum power.
That's true. Yep.
Hate to break it to you. So, I do have to warn you, come October, you might not just have a zombie on your hand or a demon on your hand. You might have a real problem on your hand.
Right.
And quite frankly, he seems to have his eyes on Father Marquise. So I think that if and when he gets a shot at that title, I don't think that there is a world where even if all 5, 6, 7, I don't know, I think Pound
Then it could be 8 or 9, yeah.
challenges him for that, hey, I don't think there's any way that you beat him. I think we have a new champion. I don't know how you put that guy down.
We'll see what happens there. And also on September 16th, let's not forget Mr. Hotch taking on Jake Christ. That's going to be a first time ever. 2 Impact sensations going right at it.
Now, with that matchup, I have to ask you, who do you think has the advantage there?
I'm going to have to say Hotch.
Very interesting. I think I'm going to say Jake Christ in this one.
There you go.
And the reason I'm saying that is because Jake Christ has been traveling the world for a little bit longer than Hotch has, and despite the fact that they are both Impact stars, Jake Christ has been there for a longer time. He's been there, done that, has alliances.
And he's got Bobby.
He does have Bobby.
Don't forget Bobby.
I was about to bring
Bobby.
into this.
Hotch has no Bobby.
Hotch comes in there alone now.
Yeah, he has no Bobby. He has no friends at Metro Pro, as far as I know.
Let's not say he doesn't have friends, because he definitely has friends.
Well,
but those friends are busy elsewhere.
No acquaintances.
Right. I think he has friends, let's call them hands, out there. But in this situation, he is coming in alone. And, yeah, Jake Christ does have friends. So we'll have to see this. Hey, you know what? I think if anything, under the circumstance that what I say is true, which it almost always is, and Jake Christ wins, maybe it's time for Mr. Hotch to look for some new friends.
Oh, yeah, true.
Because things have not been necessarily on the up since the breakup of Armageddon. That's what I was trying to say.
He's solo, you know.
You found out how to say it before I could.
And then also, let's not forget Max, who had a great stellar match against Adam Wick last show.
Did.
I mean, I'm very proud of him. He did good.
Yep.
He came a little short bringing the title back.
Well, Heather tells me he comes up short quite a bit, if you know what I mean.
But he's going to be taking on Crazy King. Do you know anything about this Crazy King?
I do.
What do you know about him?
I do know that he is, first of all, crazy, and I have watched him wrestle a few times, and he is quite good.
He's from Mexico.
Yes, absolutely. And he is not afraid to get a little bit freaky, if you know what I mean. He's not afraid to bring out the toys.
All right.
What are we talking about here?
The toys?
The toys.
Don't tell me that you don't know about the toys. I've seen your bedroom. Now,
wow.
How you man. Bedroom? What are you talking about?
That being said, we know that Maximilian is not afraid to get a little freaky
Max
and
can get
also
crazy.
bring out the toys. He's done it a lot recently. We've seen it happen, and we know that he can fly. Both of them can fly. Both of them like to bring out the toys. And I personally have to. I don't know who I actually. No, I do know who I pick in this one. It's going to be Crazy King, and the reason is because he has more experience. He's traveled the world.
Yep.
However, this is home turf, home field advantage. Maximilian.
Bubba family office, full effect. And
so maybe this is a push.
Yes.
Maybe this is a push here for me. Maybe the line is exactly even. This is a pick-em.
And let's not forget, we got, just as I said, Forever Young and Orlando Christopher taking on Marquise and Aaron Ashura.
Very interesting that.
Just announced Brother Ultra versus El Noctambolo with Brother Donte in his corner. And Brother Donte will go into that night remembering that Brother Ultra cost you your match.
Listen,
keep that in your mind.
You can try all you want to get in between me and Donte, but it's never.
I'm just going to say that if you didn't try to bring the collection plate into play, Donte would have been victorious. That's all I'm going to say.
No, you got it all wrong. Nikki Ratu slid out of the ring and snatched that plate from right out of my hands.
Okay.
How are you guys planning to beat not only your opponents, but how are you able to beat each other at this point? You guys are costing each other matches.
Right.
You need to figure it out.
And I got something for you to figure out.
Yeah.
Because September 16th, a fatal four-way we're going to crown a new #1 contender to Forever Young's Heritage title.
Great. Who am I against?
It's going to be you
Okay.
versus Brutus, Stinky
Brutus Atwell.
Swamp Man.
Awesome. Great. Check the record on how many times I beat that guy. Who's next?
Tanner Nix.
Why do you have Tanner Nix in that match?
Because Tanner Nix is Bubba Family Office.
Not worried
he
about
all
it.
gets into
He's probably on
contender.
my side. Next person.
And then Avery Hurts.
Woo!
I know. There you go. Avery Hurts. Which is interesting.
handicap match.
It's interesting to see, though, if you and Avery Hurts can actually, since Avery Hurts has joined your little family, it's interesting to see how you two can work together.
The last time Avery Hurts and I worked together,
what
we
happened?
beat DTA.
Okay.
I believe that happened.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Beat Tommy Vendetta. Clean.
Yeah,
In
but
the
I
ring.
also know that that's a title shot opportunity on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And are you going to be so buddy-buddy with Avery Hurts?
Listen, I'm sure.
Or are you
going
gonna think for yourself?
This is not the first #1 contendership match that Avery and I have won together, and he understands.
Well, there can only be
that
one winner, though.
He understands that in this situation, he knows what to do, where the money is. We're going to be all right. I am confident that Mr. Hurts and myself will walk out with that win and then become co-champions, because that's just what we do.
They can't be. They cannot be co-champions.
What's that?
One champion.
Not co-champions. That's how it works.
So it's one winner out of you four.
We're going to be the co-number
And
one.
as far as Tanner Nix has got no friends in that match, and I already told him this. Remember, Tanner, you got no friends in this match.
Hey, I don't know why you would say that. I personally like Tanner very, very
Wow.
much. I think that Tanner is an excellent guy. And
Wow.
you know what? Outside of the fact that he is friends with a cow.
Cow? Who?
You don't know about this?
No.
Tanner's friends with a cow.
Wow.
He is. I know one thing. Tanner has one weakness that has not been exposed.
What?
I might expose it right now. Don't make me. Do you want me to?
No, don't.
I'll tell the camera.
No.
Screw it, I'm gonna. Tanner Nix, you're afraid of milk, and I know
wow.
it. I know that you're afraid
We're
of
gonna
milk.
bring milk to
You
the
can't
ring.
hide it. You will not deny it. Tanner Nix, you are scared of milk.
Wow.
And I plan to bring the tea to you, baby.
All right. So September 16th, you're ready for your match. You two. I know you guys will both be there because
Listen,
you're in a
just
match.
Make sure Night Owl is ready.
Dante,
for his
remember,
match.
you could have won that last match. That's all I'm going to say to close out this show.
To close out this
No, not the rep because of him. All right, but anyways.
close out this show, I don't mean milk, is that Tanner Nix, you are like Monk. You are afraid of milk,
Oh,
and I know it.
Well, for me, for the deranged, obviously, milk crazy AVZ,
I like
for
strong
Brother
violence.
Ultra and Brother Dante, we'll catch you next time on the Pro Wrestling Locker Room.
Diddles.
Remember, Dante, he cost you that match. Don't forget it. Remember this.